Hello everyone and welcome back to Moratania. This is the third episode today, so we're just going to be carrying on from there. If you haven't already, I'd recommend maybe watching a few of those when you have time. It sort of establishes where we are at the moment. Today we're going to be working on some distribution hubs locally. So we've just set up all of our oil hubs and oil lines. So that includes crude oil, oil, and fuel. Following on from last episode, my girlfriend totally guessed about the subway straight away. She pretty much knew straight away, so I can't hide a damn thing. I'm useless at it. But anyway, moving on. So what we want to do is start setting up local hubs for steel, because we've set up these plastic lines. We've got one here for the oil to go to the plastic plant, and then we'll want the plastic to go to where it needs to go. So I'm thinking local lines, like I said before, would probably be the best way to go with it. So without further ado, I'm just going to get on and start setting things up. So we're going to do 6 lines for the circular lines, because we'll have, well, actually that's a good point. How many are we going to need going forward? So I'm thinking if we set up collections for steel, ore and coal, and maybe also plastic, to then distribute it out to the where are we? The factories for the goods. So we're going to do circular routes to connect those up. So if we're going to do, we'll need 2 for the circular routes, 2 lines for each circular route. So we also need, we need 2 for the coal, 2 for the ore, 2 for the steel, and 2 for the plastic, if that's what we're going to do. I think that's probably a good way to do it. So we'll go with that and hope for the best. So I'm going to set something up down here. On second thoughts, it may be even better to have something centrally between these two, because then we can easily connect up the mines to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put buildings on the other side as well, hopefully. I can't do that. Why can I not put any on this side? I'm not too sure. I can't even put these. That's a bit weird. Is it something to do with these? We have too many here or something? What happens if I remove some of these? it's not allowing it. So we'll need about 1, 2, 3, 4 going this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going this direction. And then we'll also need a delivery to this goods factory and this goods factory down here. It's just a bit of logistics trying to work out how this is all going to work, really. Maybe if we did 3 or 4 going one way, then we can have a sandwich in the middle. And that might work. I'm just wondering whether if we put something on the other side, will it connect better to the other hubs? I'm just going to mirror it compared to the other side. I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle, but I mean, it may work. Right, I don't know whether this will work, but it's worth a try. So that connects to that, this connects to this, and then if we put stuff in the middle, maybe it'll connect up. Moment of truth, do these connect? No, they don't. But then again, they only really need to connect to the ones in between, I think. So if we put train stations in the middle, will they connect up? Yes, they will. Okay. So how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I don't know whether that will connect to this train station. Okay, that doesn't connect, but what if we put a connection here? Oh, why is it the other side? Yep, that connects. So now we've got a train station here which connects to this one. So that's perfect, really. That's exactly what we want. We want a train line between these as well. And then we want to do the same on the other side, and hopefully we'll be able to connect those up. Doing a line across might work. How many do we need the other side? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we also have stuff over here. But then again, I guess we could do another separate small hub over here. And then maybe connect it up with this. Because it's all about connecting things that are quite plentiful in the area. So here we've got a lot of coal. Got some coal over here. So I don't know how we're going to connect between the two. It might be a bit tricky, but maybe having another little hub down here that connects the two or something like that may work well. We'll have to wait and see. I'm also quite conscious that we've spent quite a lot of money so far, and we don't have a lot in the bank. Probably a little bit spent from the last episode as well, doesn't help. Okay, so that connects between these. Okay, cool. Right, so thinking about it, we want this to connect into this line. We want this to connect into this line. And then we want this to connect up with these things. And we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of thinking that because these two outer ones are going to be for the circular line to connect to the other hubs, it may be a good idea to have quite a lead up. But I don't know. Just from our experience with this hub connecting to the other hub up here, with all the traffic of trains and things, I think it may be a good idea to have a bit of a lead up area. And then what we're going to do on this side, I don't know. So I think it may be a good idea to come off from here on the other side. I think that's fine. And then what we'll probably do is do a tunnel underneath to connect up to here and here. So these are going to have to connect up. Let's see whether I can get this to work. Right, so okay, I want that to come out like this, and I don't want you to go up, I just want you to stay flat. And then this is going to have to merge at some point. Okay, we can't just tunnel underneath that easily, so we're going to have to work out a way to do this. Okay, nice. So that comes out here. That's good. All we have to do is merge these up now. So we're going to do the same thing on this side and try and merge these slowly. However, I am very conscious that we probably don't have as much space as this one did. So we're going to want this to tunnel underneath as well. I think that we need this to turn a bit more to avoid this mine. But then that's going to be too far out. Oh wow, that actually works already without even doing anything. So if we lower that now, no, that's too much. Okay, well that works as it is. That's fine. I want to try and improve this bend here, so if we do it from further back, then, oh, that's a lot of explosion noises. There we go. I'm wondering whether we could use these lines as well for these other tracks. Because how many do we have here? 6. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also need to deliver down here 5. So that could work. So if we do a line here, and then we can connect it up with what we've already got here. In fact, if we take out what we've got, just have that connect up, and then have this connect in as far as it can go, so that's a decent speed. That's going to be faster than that, isn't it? Yeah. Down here we can see it's 71 mile an hour versus 62 mile an hour, so that's good. I think we're going to split off from down here though. Why is that causing issues? Maybe if we take out the road it will help. No, it hasn't, but we can do it if it's not. I think it's because this changing from a single line to a dual line, the bridge here cuts underneath the train track, which is causing problems. So what happens if we take this out and then put it a little bit further back and make it go further down? How about that? Yeah, that works. But will it do a triple? No, triple's too much. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to move this further down. So this will be the in, and this will be the out. I feel like maybe if we push it further back as well, and maybe if we did something like have this one connect into this one, it might work well. There we go. I think that's going to be as good as it's going to get. And then if down here we split off from here, how far can we take it? Up to there. And then this just goes next door. And then that's going to split out into everything here. So, in fact, no, that would just be for one of the lines, actually. And I mean, we've got this coal one here, so I guess it should connect into this one. Let's see how that works. There we go. And then what we're going to do about all this other stuff, because this needs to get over here somehow. Ooh, that's going to be tricky. Because I don't think that's going to be far enough for a tunnel. Oh, maybe it will be. Okay, maybe that'll be the answer then. Even though I don't necessarily want to use tunnels everywhere, it's kind of going to have to be, I think. Okay, so that will work, but then we'll have them crossing over here, which will be a bit of a pain. They do go underneath this main track though, which could be beneficial. We could use these lines again. So have these split out and then come back round to go down here. Maybe? I mean, do I want this train track here? I mean, the difficult thing is this is actually providing steel to down here at the moment, so it's a bit tricky. I'm thinking. If we replaced it with this, then it can all come into this line and then separate out. The problem there is it's going to affect this line, but it's a lot of traffic in a very short space, so it could go quite badly. I think we're just going to have to take it as it comes and address it if it does become an issue. I don't know why I'm doing two tracks here. I don't think this is ever going to have two trains on it. So what we've got to change is this all connecting into here, rather than what it currently does, which is, well, if I turn this on, you can see we've got a line going backwards and forwards here to deliver coal and ore. And then we've also got some other ones to deliver coal and ore here. And then another line that takes the steel away. Instead, if we cut ties here and just connect into this, then we can connect up over here and then distribute it out to where it needs to go. We can also connect up from here and use what's already here to connect those up. So obviously we're removing the old so that we can put in some new stuff. I feel like we should probably redo this bit as well so that there's no tunnel just randomly. That was a bit weird. So these need to be flattened out. I might as well just do all these again because they weren't really put in thinking we're going to go straight over to here. So let's try that. This is going to be a lot of junctions in not a lot of space. I feel like we should put in the train line over here as well, off this line. I didn't really look where I put that. Alright, let's try that again. Here sort of lines up more. I don't want a bridge there. There we go, put that in. Now what we're going to need is this one to connect up with the out. So we're going to need to separate these off and connect these up here. Connect into here. It's going to be quite a tight turn actually. I don't know whether we're going to be able to quite do it. Alright, there we go, that's a little bit better. And that actually allows us to do quite a nice little split off to come this way. So something like that. And then we have our second in. So we've got one out, two ins. Alright, I'm going to have to try and sort this lot out up here. And truth be told, I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this efficiently. Because I don't really want to just have all the tracks sort of cross over each other. If we could, having two ins and one out might help it make it a little bit easier. But then again, I don't know. What did we do over here? And bear in mind that this is having some problems because they've got trains backing up over here. What's going on here? Okay, those trains, fine. Yep, that's fine. We're going to keep, we need these to keep moving, so I've got to put a lot of stops here to go back. And this is going to be a very busy set of lines, so having a fair few stops should mean that it should keep traffic flowing, I'm hoping. We also need to do a line down to here, which I forgot about. It's going to be a real pain making it curve round. That's exactly what I wasn't what I was trying to avoid, is break the track, but never mind. Okay, we don't have a train down here, so that's good. We can set this up to connect in pretty easily. I wish we could turn off tunnels. I think we're really pushing the limits of what this part of the track can do. So I don't think we're going to be able to split out from here. But maybe if we split out further back, then we can do less lines crossing over each other. So we've got the split there. So if we take it out straight and then bring it down to here, then that gives us a bit more space to work with here. Right. So how can we... I'm not too sure what the best way to do this is. Whether we should split out early and then have it all connect up down here. I don't know. If we think about it, we're going to need at least 3 lines coming out from down here. So let's try this. If we then do a line coming out as close to this one as possible. So this will be the furthest over the one here. it's probably best if we did another one further up the line a little bit. But we do need to sort out the 3 lines, so we will have two in, one out. We'll do it this way. Why is it not snapping? Connect. Just doesn't want to, does it? There we go. Maybe if we do it from down here. There we go. It must have been getting confused between the other rails. Right, so let's do a split as far up as we can for these, and we want them to go as long as possible because that will mean that they go at the top speed that they can. So there we go, there's 73 mile an hour there, 48, not great, but I wonder whether we can do better if we go from further back. What can we do? That's maximum 68, 75. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best we can do. There we go. So we're going to have 1 out, 2 in. There we go, like that. And then we just have to do this middle one, which is going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll be fine. We've got plenty of space here to do it. And I guess the good thing is we've also got extra space here, so we could always put in some more train tracks if there was something else that we needed to connect up. The thing is, I don't think there really is anything around here that I need to connect up. Maybe these, I don't know. I don't think so. I think those will probably be a different hub, a local hub over here. So I think that's fine. Right, okay, so we're gonna do the 2 in, 1 out. For this one, should I go that way or this way? Left, right or left? Or left or right? Depending on how you look at it. And we're going to want this to split out from down here. That won't connect up. Probably because it was too far over from here. You know what, we want to maximize how much space we've got, I feel, because we don't want to not use it and then need it. That looks a little bit horrible. Let's see whether we can do something better there. Something like that. I'm using this line because it only goes to 1, so it's better to use this line to split off from. Or at least that's my thinking there. I might be wrong. Who knows? If there's anyone who knows better, then please let me know in the comments. I'm all for a more efficient way of doing something. Although I think that's probably the best way to do it in this scenario. Alright, so this one will connect up here, this one will connect up here, and then this one will link up down here. We'll want it to split off, I guess, from... If we can here? No, we can't from there. Okay. Maybe here? Yeah, let's try that. We don't want that there. Finding where to put the stops is going to be tricky with all these ones that overflow. We don't want to block any of the lines. We want to utilize as much of this space as possible as well, so that the trains have a decent amount of space to wait in. I'm not going to put in the stops for the queues just yet because we don't know how long they'll need to be. I don't know whether putting one in here would be a good idea because maybe it'll block down there. It really depends how long the trains are. So up here they're going to be coming in. There we go, let's see how that goes. next stop is to alter these lines. There we go. So you're picking up and you're dropping off. Cool, cool, cool. Let's just remove this old stuff. It's a bit of a shame, really, having to remove it. But never mind. So rather than removing all the lines that are already there, I'm just trying to alter them to connect in and what have you. I guess we could use the same line for both, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Right, that other line is from a different place. So, okay. Let's just move them to that line for now. There's a lot of trains to go on that one line, but we'll split them out. So that one train should be fine. Let's just color it orange because I don't know, why not? same as the line then. We also need to do, I didn't think about this, we need to do a line that takes both ore and coal to here. Okay. I didn't factor that one in. So hopefully we have enough. I don't know whether we do. Hopefully there will be. There we go. So we'll have him pick up both. What are we going to call this one? I think what we had him before, coal and ore, makes sense. So we're taking them from here, distributing them up to here. This, pick up from there. No, it can't. Okay. So we're not going to get more ore from over here to go down this way, which kind of sucks. Maybe we could do something like a little road line to connect, because this one's not going to get coal. So maybe we could do a little road line that picks up ore, drops it off here, and then picks up coal and drops it off here, so that it all works. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? Let's see how it goes first. I'm going to move 2 of these trains over, I think, to that other line. There we go. This one needs to pick up. Yeah. Cool. That's already set up. So let's just name these quick. Once again, I'm pushing to talk, so I won't be able to talk while I'm doing it, but you know how it is. I don't know what number this needs to be, so let's just double check. So coal-wise, we only have 2. Whereas this one, we have, oh, 3, okay. And actually we can put it as number 1. Make it the same color as the other ones. The coal line can be a sort of coalish color, dark. Right, what else do we need to think about? We need to do a line from here to deliver steel to where it needs to go. And instead of delivering it down here, maybe we could deliver it over here. Maybe if we did like a train station down to here. I don't know, that's a very steep climb. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe if we have these do split switches. There we go. It doesn't have much space to connect back in, which is a bit of a pain. So, I mean, they're only going to be delivering that actually, so that's not too bad of a problem. There we go, that works. go. Put in the split switches. Even though they shouldn't really be... Oh no, they will be needed to go this way. Oh, why has it gone weird? Is this a little bit further down? Ah, never mind. It's close enough. It's going to be fine once we're zoomed out. So we need a line from here down. There we go. And then all the train we need is one for that line. So we'll take it down to where it's good. We only really need one there, I think, especially to begin with. So we've got our steel line connected to the hub. We've got, obviously the coal is connected up to deliver coal, but also we've got the ore and coal down here to connect up. Oh, we do need to sell this line actually, thinking about it. So if we put another train on this line, this is a coal line. Forgot what it was for a second. Or we could link up these as well. Oop, no, that's not right. There we go. Connect to that. Just get one of these. I don't think we need two. Right, and let's see this start to get into action. It's early days yet, but you can see that coal's starting to be delivered from here. I think I am actually going to do the whole little road route here. Should be quite cute and cool, I think. So I'm going to need to connect these up to the other road because it'll need to be able to connect for the roads for the cars to get there. So my thinking is putting it here, it can still connect to the ore mine, but it will, hold on, bus tram. No, that's a cargo one. Why is it saying bus tram? Anyway, it doesn't have to cross these tracks, so it should hopefully work a little bit better. We'll then want to deliver here and here. And we'll do the same on the other side. And this will be the most basic of routes ever. It's just going backwards and forwards. I don't understand why that's bus tram route, but anyway. You're going to want to load up on ore and then drop off, and then you're going to want to load up on coal and then drop off. Cool. Is that the wrong? No, it's not the wrong one, is it? Because that's the bus/tram. So I don't know why it's got the wrong name. So we'll just put a few trucks on this. Nothing too like put 3 on it. That'll be fine. It'll just basically ensure that this stuff can get over to this one. Because, I mean, it doesn't need to go to this one. It's literally just to go to this one because I can't reach. But anyway, I wonder whether if we put it in the middle, if we put the train line in the middle more, would it have, I don't know, hindsight, never mind. It might have worked, who knows, I can't tell. But I think that's a good start. I'm just contemplating what more we need to do. So we're going to need to connect up this side with the mines here. We're also going to need it to connect up to the steel mill here. And then we're also going to need to connect it up to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect for what we've got there. Oh, why do we have trains waiting? What are they waiting for? Are they waiting to go down here? Yeah, I think they are. So we need more stops on this line. Which makes quite a lot of sense really, because this is quite a busy line now, whereas it wasn't before. We need to readdress it. There we go, now they should move down a little bit easier. We also need to upgrade this so that it only does plastic now, because it no longer needs to do. There we go. Ah, it also needs to drop off the goods. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that bit. I'm wondering whether maybe we could deliver the goods from here. Don't know. I don't know on that one. So that's going to be another thing that we need to add into these distribution hubs is the products from the plastic and the steel is the goods. So that's going to take another little bit to think about. I think I pretty much maxed out this area. Maybe we could split off from further back and then come in on the other side. That might work. And then we could, I mean, these have 4, and currently they're only using 3 for the steel, ore, and coal. So maybe we could use 1 for the goods, possibly. But then again, it may be that there's other things that use it, like machinery. Machinery needs, I think machinery and, let's just double check that. Machinery and goods might use the exact same thing. They do, as well as plastic, actually. So we could use machinery and goods on the same circular distribution network, because this one has it needs steel. It also needs wood. So the wood's going to be a different network, I think, but we can always use maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The wood's going to have to be a separate thing altogether, because we also have tools that uses woods, or lumber even. Where's the woods? Can't find one, but I know that it is. There we go. Tools. I think that's all that it uses. What's your consumers? Tools, machines, tools. Yeah, so that's all that needs to worry about. But if we have a wood distribution network, then that can help that go along to provide. We've got quite a lot of lumber yards here, actually, or sawmills. Sorry, sawmills that can then feed the tools. So distribution hubs around here will be quite busy. I think we need to put more stops here as well, actually. These are pretty busy lines now that we've filled up the hub, so we want to make sure that there's plenty of stops along the way to separate up the track. Okay, how's it all going? I think it's going somewhat well. What's this one doing? Why is it not picking up any ore? What do you mean no path? Come on, train, you can do it. Pick up the ore. There we go. And it's full. Oh, this is a really big train, actually. It's bigger than the other ones, I think. Yeah, way bigger. So maybe I need to adjust that. There we go. Now you'll be a bit faster. This isn't picking up. Maybe it's because we changed the lines. It must be that. Why can you not pass? Oh, whatever. Go back, and by the time you... Oh, you are already here. Okay. Where are these trucks? They're taking their time getting down here, huh? There it is. Okay, it's almost there. really concerned about how the traffic's going to work here. I hope it isn't too much for this lot to take, but I'm hoping with all the stops that we put in, it should help manage it a bit. But anyway, I think we're going to have to keep an eye on things because we're down to 5 million. We've been spending a lot of money. So yeah, it's a case of getting this back on its feet, I think, going forward, making sure that everything's positive and making a lot of money because we don't want to be in debt. So yeah, this has been really quite cool as a first sort of step. Where are these trains? Right, they're on their way in. Why have they gone all the way around that way? I swear I got them from here, so why didn't they just come down and go in this way? Or did I get them from the ones that were here? Maybe I got them to replace from here. Can't remember. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna call it quits there for today. I think this is going to make money once the trains get down here and aren't just playing around being up there. I don't know why they're up there. We're probably going to have to readdress this line because it's going to start not making as much money. So in fact, I'm just going to do that straight away now because it's got 120 cars on it. It definitely doesn't need anywhere near that number anymore. So take it down to 30 cars. That should be a big difference on how much that one makes. Hopefully it's still enough to keep things moving. I'm sure it will be. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. We'll address the money issues next episode. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Until next time, have a good one.